right, we want to get the full story here.
Yeah. Oh God. Please mute the stream, Greg.
All right, Greg. We want to get the full story here. We want to get both sides of the story because we have found this to be completely.
Can you prove it to you by
hilarious.
talking too?
Just keep it down a little bit because my daughter's sleeping. Just keep it down a little bit.
Okay. It is him. Woohoo! This is a real deal here.
All right, so Craig, let's get your side of the story here.
Okay. First of all, I just want the hacker, and I just want the impersonator. That's all I want. I want the hacker, and I want the impersonator. I just want the impersonator that created all the physique names. That's all I want. And I'm being told that it's this DJ Foxy, and I'm told that it's Candy Goblin. That's what over hundreds of people had emailed me and told me this.
What proof did they have?
Proof that they have? I mean, well, I do have proof, but...
What is it?
First of all, DJ Foxy D closed out all his accounts once I found out it was him, obviously. And I have threatening emails and messages from Candy Goblin saying she hopes I die in a fire and so on and so forth. DJ Foxy D called my 6-year-old daughter a cunt and to die in a fire.
Daughter's 6 years old?
What?
You have a 6-year-old daughter?
Yeah. And
Okay.
That's why I have to keep it down a little bit. I can't be yelling or fighting with anybody right now.
Okay.
You
It's good
know,
because you don't want to be
right
yelling
there,
anyway.
I'm gonna find him for that, and he deserves to be taken down for that. I ain't saying I'm gonna kill him, but I'm gonna get him. If the authorities don't get him, He called my 6-year-old daughter a cunt, okay, and he says that he hopes she dies in a fire, okay. That's totally uncalled for. All right. Like I said in my video, I said I want to stop the shit. I want to make happy videos. Okay. You know, I want to make videos, but games, just happy videos. But some people just took this overboard. I just want to find this guy that's making all the physique. Like, why? Like, somebody's obviously going out of their way online all day creating these usernames. I mean, what I'm aware of, every YouTube username you have, I think that you have to create a Google name, if I'm correct. For every username, you have to create. I'm sorry, not Google. I mean Gmail.
Well, people can make anything, and just because they're impersonating, that's something you have to deal with on the internet. There's not really much you can do. If they were saying, "Hey, I'm BigFazeek," well, let them say that. Like, you can't really defend anything besides say, "Hey, it's not me." Oh well, you can't really do much to combat that. At least in that front, at least I haven't seen anything about that. I haven't seen anybody impersonating you personally. There's probably been a few, I would imagine, but there's not really much you can do besides, dust your shoulders off and say, "Hey, it's not me, whatever, I don't give a crap," and just ignore it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious as to what you're hoping to accomplish. Are you trying to get an apology out of him, or?
No, I don't want the hacker. I want him now, and I'm offering $10,000 whoever hands him over to me. I have the cash on me right now. Whoever wants to hand him over to me.
Can we get a picture of you with the cash?
Dude, don't worry. I got the fucking cash, bro. You can prove. I don't need to prove that. You guys know I have that.
Okay.
All right.
I want the hacker. I want the hacker. Okay. And you guys can tape this if you want. I will.
Everything's recorded here. That's just a little warning I wanted to give you too. That
Justin
automatic
TV
recording.
records everything. It's out of our control.
I want the hacker. Okay. He hacked into my stuff, and he impersonated all my stuff. I want the hacker. Okay. Even though the authorities are eventually going to get him. Everything is trackable. You're going to go into my account and threaten people.
He threatened people on Twitter. I was watching the Twitter. I didn't see that. Was that like a private thing he did?
Dude, he got into every one of my accounts. He was calling black people the N-word, calling
I saw
blue
that
people
stuff.
the
Yeah,
J.
yeah.
Dude, you can't say that shit.
Well,
Get
it's the
locked
internet,
up.
so
if you go up to a black guy and you call a black guy the N-word, you get locked up for that. That's racist.
No, you
That's
don't.
racist. That's a crime.
No, you
You
don't.
get locked up, but you get
It's not a
punched.
crime.
Dude,
I
it's a
will
crime,
actively
man.
say
It's
it
a
is not a
crime.
crime to say the word nigger. I will say it here. It is
Well,
not a crime.
Okay, but you by saying that, are you black?
No, I'm not black. I'm incredibly
well,
white,
you shouldn't be
small,
saying
skinny,
something
and useless.
I'm useless.
Now he's not saying it in.
All right, well, let me say some, okay? why would you guys hide behind a computer instead of coming to face? If you guys have a problem with me, why don't you guys just come to face me? I mean, like, like instead
Because
of like
that's illegal.
no, I think cyber stalking is illegal. Cyber stalking is illegal.
Sometimes maybe.
Guys, do you know how scary? Do you guys know how scary the computer crime is? They bust in houses. I've seen it happen. I mean, I've seen it happen. It's scary. I've seen it happen. I know people it's happened to. It's scary. I mean, I totally admit maybe maybe I fired people up by getting aggravated over comments, and that I know I did. I will say that maybe a lot of stuff that was said, maybe I just should have ignored. Like right now, me and my friends, we're looking at the shit that you guys wrote on Twitter. I mean, it's actually pretty funny, but it's just the point though that what had to be done for you guys to leave those comments is a federal crime, but. The things that you guys said.
What statute did we violate here?
It's funny. It's funny shit like the. What's the Metal Gear Solid one he said? Scissors 61. I mean.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, who said that? That was great. Who said that?
Someone from our chat room, I do believe. Who is behind you? By the way,
guys,
I noticed you talked to somebody.
I just want this shit to end. I just want this shit to end. All right.
Who's behind you, Physique? I just heard you speak to somebody.
I got some people behind. Just a couple of my buddies.
Yeah. Okay.
But I just this shit's crazy. I mean, I just don't understand why people are going to go out of their way like that, and just to create names and just to impersonate me. I mean, isn't that hours a day? I mean,
but we've heard from alternate sources that you're doing exactly the same that you're accusing people of to them. I
work 19-hour days, bro. Okay, I work 19 hours a day. All right.
For unemployment checks.
If I message back anything, I message back on my BlackBerry. Okay. When I make my video at night, I make it at nighttime at 4 a.m. in the morning when I get home, and I gotta be back at work at 6. So.
Yeah. Where do you work?
Huh?
What do you do for work? Like,
you guys know where I work. You guys know what I do. I'm a filmmaker.
I don't know what the fuck you do. I'm an asshole.
He hasn't watched the tester. He doesn't know anything about you.
I've never seen the tester.
First of all, I was fucking placed there. Okay. Okay. I mean, you guys are really fucking stupid. Like, you guys don't know I was placed there. Like,
where? I don't understand what you're saying.
Like, why would I be a tester for $8 an hour? Why?
When you could be an extra for $8 an hour.
$8 an hour. Dude, I'm a film creator. I'm an actor. I do directing. Why would I quit that? Okay, myself and Maxim were both planted there. Okay, he just quit. He just didn't want to be there anymore, and I should have quit too.
If you were a planted actor, that means you signed some sort of contract to not say that, though.
Huh? Doesn't matter what I say. Nobody's protecting me.
Well, then I have to ask then.
And exactly, that's why I didn't say it during the season.
Well, I have to ask you, Big. All right, so you were a plant. You were contracted by Sony to be on the show.
Well, let me ask you guys a
why
question.
the YouTube videos?
How come all you guys are hiding?
Hiding where?
Like, how come I don't see no pictures of you guys? How come?
Because we're not in your Skype list.
I mean, I see all you guys hiding.
You don't see our faces until you're on our Skype list.
Okay, I think you guys sent me a message. I think. Wait, hold on.
Wait, what?
Hold on 1 second, guys. Right? Hold on 1 second. You guys can see me though, right?
No. You have to add people to see their.
Are you talking about video chat?
Are you talking about video? Because this is a group call. We don't got a video chat.
No, I mean, can you guys see me or no?
No, because we have to be in your Skype list to see your face on the.
Okay.
On the Skype
for example, somebody just send me an invite. Like, what do? I just hit add people.
Those are contact list addings.
Let's say, for example, do you guys know Jason Pularo?
That's me.
Okay, I just got a thing from you.
Yeah.
It's red. Like, instead of where the green check mark's supposed to be.
It's that's just busy.
It just says do not disturb. Okay. That's the mode. It's like away, not here, I'm here, that type of thing.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not. I wasn't sure how that worked. All right. Now I just clicked off. To go back, I clicked back onto. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. I just installed. I just installed the Skype today, so I wasn't sure how to use it.
Okay. Don't sweat it.
No doubt. That's just how Skype is. So I gotta ask you, man. I'm just hosting the show here, so I just want to just sort of throw out questions here. You were a plant on the tester, you said, yeah?
I mean, you got to think. I mean, was I planted there or was I not planted there? You know, think about it, you know?
All right, I'm
what do
asking
you
you
think?
yes or no. That's all.
Huh?
I'm asking you yes or no.
I'm asking you, what do you think? And that's all I'm saying.
At this point, considering the YouTube videos you had, I'm going to say no.
I mean, what do you think?
You
Do
just
you
said no.
think that I would go be a tester at my age for $8 an hour?
You did have a video before where you mentioned that the reason you wanted to switch off is more consistent pay.
Right. But maybe I lied then, you know?
Maybe you did lie. I'm just saying what you did.
You know,
point
like
out,
maybe
so.
it was in my contract that, you know, during the show I can't say anything, you know? But,
Well, then after the show, how come the
let me
constant
tell you guys
videos
something.
about...
All right, let me tell you guys something. Say, for example, even if they did plant me on the show, right? Okay? They didn't give me any protection from, like, you know, like, just say, like, you guys were, like, harassing and stalking me and doing crazy shit to me, right? They showed me no protection. Okay? It's just saying that, you know, like, they gave me no protection. So it's like, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys want me to do this and that, but you guys aren't going to back me up for this, you know? So that's how I would think in that situation, you know? But then, you know, while I was there, you know, on the show, I said to myself, I don't want this anymore. And I don't deserve it anymore, you know? And there's people here that deserve it over me. Certain people, no. Certain people there shouldn't even have been there. But for example, my opinion is Samurai deserved that out of anybody. And I thought it was fucked up what they did to him in the second episode. Okay, he's the biggest gamer there, and I think he should have got it. And they got rid of him on the second episode, and it was fucked up. I mean, that's my opinion, you know. I think the person who got it deserved it as well. You know, I feel Cheska deserved it the most out of the five. But you know, I mean, did I deserve it? No. I mean, I'm gonna admit, you know, when I was there, I didn't, you know, guys, it was so uncomfortable being there. It was very uncomfortable.
So you're saying it was uncomfortable and you didn't want the job and you didn't want to be there, yet you didn't throw yourself on the sword anytime.
You know, just think, you know, of course, you know, like, you know, like, I'm going to give you guys two stories and you guys decide which ones you think. You know, like I said, I'm giving you a story, you know, possibly I was planted there and, you know, blah, 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 what I said. Or it could be, you know, like you said, I want to change jobs because I want a more consistent job. But then while I was there, hey, I'm really busy right now.
Hey, while we got this little break...
Wait, let me finish this up. So, you know, while I was there, you know, the cameras have to make somebody look like a fucking jerk off, okay?
But they
gotta
cannot
make
put
somebody
words into your mouth, sir.
What?
They cannot put... The cameras do lie and cameras do edit. Well, not the cameras themselves, but you were talking. Words were coming out of your mouth that was just awful.
So do you want me to use words or do you want me to use force?
What?
See, that's the kind of thing, sir.
Buddy.
Buddy,
you listen to my
buddy,
videos?
hello, sir.
When you get barricaded in, when you get barricaded on your bed, right? How do you get people to move away? Okay?
Don't talk.
Okay? When they barricade around you in a little corner, okay? Even though I'm bigger than all of them put together, but am I going to be an asshole and push people out? No, because I don't do shit like that, okay? So I'd be like, yo, get the fuck out of my way, you know? Okay?
No, you tell people to go back to their cage and tell them to get out of NYC.
You know what? Put yourself in my shoes, okay? You know, they figured, okay, you know what? Oh, we got some action here. You know, we got some action here. Let's fire it up a little bit. And that's what they did. They planned it and they fired it up a little bit. Just like, I didn't start the first problem. You know, the second competition, when we got back, you heard Triple Threat in the van saying, I'm going to give BigFazeek a piece of my mind when we get back to the loft. And it's proven. I'm going to give BigFazeek a piece of my mind when we get back to the loft because I don't think he wants to be there because he didn't do well in the competition and he won. Okay? So she attacked me, and I didn't say a thing. I was just like, what the hell? You saw my face first. Before I cursed, I was like, what the hell's going on? I was looking shocked. And then who made her team lose. She walked out of line. She comes up to me and she starts saying, "You got immunity for nothing," you know. So then I'm like, "What the fuck? Go back in your cage," you know. So it's just a natural response, like, "Oh my god, like get away!" And they're in my face, and we're in my room, okay, and I'm against my bed, and they're coming at me like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Okay, so for me for saying get back in your effing cage and shut the F up, I had every right to say that because it was a natural response. Maybe I shouldn't have said the F word, but, you know, I wasn't the only person that used the F word there. But, you know, you guys don't realize that I was attacked first. You know, I was attacked. And then all the times they said, "Oh, you know what, let's hug it out, you know, like let's do this challenge and drop everything." And every time they did that, I hugged it out, and I was like, "I don't know what you guys are talking about. We're not in the fight." Okay, I forgave nonstop. Okay, look, the fifth episode with the War of Art. Look, I had War Princess back the entire time. I wasn't even thinking about, you know, her starting me, her causing problems. You know, I just had her back. I was behind her the whole time, just having her back. And you guys are taking me the wrong way. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I don't do anything wrong to anybody. Okay? You guys
I have
are
two
taking
questions
me the
for you
wrong
then.
way.
My two questions are: if you were the plant, do your opinions of the people from the show actually carry out of the show, or was it all the acting? And
What do you
like
mean?
you have disdain for Worm Princess and Triple Threat. Is that you or the acting?
I didn't have anything against them. They were the ones that attacked me.
Well, at this point, then, after the show is over.
I think Triple Threat is very aggressive. She's very, very aggressive. She came on the show the first day we walked into that loft. You know, you couldn't even have a conversation with her. She was just like, "I'm a God of War fan. I got God of War tattoo. I'm so great. I'm the greatest girl gamer." That was her attitude coming in. Okay.
Oh, I've never heard someone go, "I've got 1,000,000 games. I own every game under the stars.
So
For I am BigFazeek.
But I do.
And I work 19 hours a day."
And
Yo, Physique, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna interrupt now, okay? Alright, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna talk now, okay? You are a douchebag. Thank you.
Talking about I don't. Are you guys right? I don't work. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? I'm like, like you just said I work 19-hour days.
Hey, look, BigFazeek, I want to ask you this question because it's been on my mind for a little bit now. What would you say if the guy who hacked your accounts is in this call right now?
If the guy that what?
If the guy that hacked your accounts is in this call right now.
I know he is.
All right, what would you say then?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
So you're acting confrontational to the person through Twitter, and you keep on talking about hiding behind computers, and now you have the chance to confront the person as face-to-face as you were probably going to get.
I want him to come to me.
He's right
there.
He's there. Do you think? All right, let's say that this guy is not in the United States. This is probably the best chance you're going to get.
You can't hack out of the United States, can you?
What'd you say?
No one out of the United States has a computer. Don't worry about it.
Listen, guys, I'm not an internet predator like you guys, so I don't know about computers. All right,
Did he just call you guys internet predators?
Yep. I'm an asshole. I'm gonna say that. I know that much, but a predator.
I mean, why? What is there a law because that? Do I need to be computer smart? Like, do I have to be?
International.
Let me tell you guys something.
Have computers and
I just
access.
I just want to make something clear before I say anything else. Okay, let me guys just say one more thing. Okay?
Why don't you shut the fuck up? Because you're so annoying.
Come on, you
Get off the phone, you fucking dirty bitch.
No, please.
Whoa!
Everyone.
Calm down, guys.
I'm the predator.
Fucking sick of your shit.
Hey! This is
careful
my
of what
stream.
you did and
Hey,
what you said.
Greg,
Just
shut
be
your
careful.
fucking mouth, Greg. This is my
LordKaT
stream.
show, you
You
have to
will
listen.
act
Okay.
civil, or you will
Then
be
tell her to
fucking
quiet.
gone.
I didn't hear her. I don't want to hear her.
I don't want to hear you right now. Shut your fucking mouth, you whore. Shut your fucking mouth. This is my site. You show my friends respect. You shut your fucking mouth. Stupid piece of shit.
All right, everybody, please calm down. Okay, we're gonna go back to the normal calm state.
Was that to me?
That was right to you. How many times do I have to say Greg? Greg, shut your fucking mouth.
He doesn't like when people insult his friends. So let's just forget this. Move on to the calm moment again. Like I said, I didn't want people to fight, so we're gonna ignore it.
Hey, you fucking talk. I'm taking my headphones off.
Calm down, LordKaT. It'll be okay. Don't worry about it. We'll transguess. So, what were we talking about again?
See, you guys want me to talk? You guys don't want me to talk?
You can talk. He just didn't want you to fight.
Yeah, I know, but I want to, I want to tell you guys something without being disturbed every time.
Go ahead.
Back in, the olden days, like, when I was teens or whatever, when, you couldn't do this stuff, like, badmouth people or hack people or stalk people or, do all these bad things. You would have to go up to people's faces and say it, or, like confront them, like confront them personally.
The internet age did change
and that's what I want. I want to be confronted about it personally.
You want to be stalked?
If you just want to talk about it over a cup of coffee and be like, "Yo, BigFazeek, I just don't like you," and blah 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 blah, I'll be like, "Cheers, man, bye." But this over the internet thing, I just don't like it. If someone like really really wants me to die, and it really really hates me, I mean, come to me. Wait, hold on one second.
Okay.
Stalking was only invented in 2007.
See? Ooh. So if I had you guys as contacts, I can see you guys?
I don't have my face as my image, but I could put it up if you honestly want to see what my face looks like.
What I'm trying to say is I'm getting like names for added contacts. What do? I just hit it. I just hit add to contacts.
Yeah, if they want to add you.
Oh, I'm just saying I got a couple messages like to accept.
You just if you were to add every random person that tries to add you, it would be anti-productive. Because then they could contact you in many different ways.
If we get 400, almost 500 more viewers, we'll beat the 500K mark.
It's not viewers, it's views.
Views, sorry.
Who is Dubs, by the way? Can you please answer this, Momo?
That's DJ Foxy D, the person he's accusing of doing all these things that he's not doing.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can verify that it wasn't Candy Goblin or DJ.
I just turned the volume down. Why would you do that? I don't want to hear this, girl. It's a little fucking 19-year-old girl.
Wow, sir.
I just turned the volume down. I don't want to hear a little.
I'm not even fucking 19, you dumbass.
I just don't want to. I'll turn the volume back up to. I don't want to hear a little girl, bro.
He's going to turn his volume up, everybody. He's going to turn his volume up.
Is that the FBI with the vest? I'm just wondering in the background.
She's a minor, bro. I can't believe it.
So you can call me out on YouTube, but when I'm trying to talk to you to where you can talk to me and not hide behind my quote YouTube followers.
I don't want to talk. That's better than saying something back.
He's not paying attention.
Not saying something is better. Honestly, bro, I want to do this on my own, bro. Just go back and just go. I'm just listening. I don't want anybody to see what's going on.
I think I like his friend.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to see.
Sounds smart.
His friend sounds rational.
I am. I'm taking it. That's why I'm talking. That's why I'm talking here.
Can I let you know something,
Greg?
This is
why I'm willing.
He's muted, isn't it?
Also muted. Damn.
Because he can't handle a female voice.
I'm willing to.
It's so alien to him.
I accept it here because I'm willing to accept what they're saying. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it.
Just wait until he's unmuted, guys.
Red team, go in, vest.
Hey, dude, I gotta call you right back. I'm like just a little bit busy right now.
He's on the phone.
Who?
Hi.
Who's that?
Huh?
I'm the FBI. I've got vests.
No, do me a favor. Text it to me, but I'm gonna call you back in a little bit.
The password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now.
All right, cool. Yeah. Just get it all together, and then I'll call you right back, dude.
It's 209. He's calling him to give him information about us again.
All right.
I raised the bounty to 12,000.
That was actually my buddy that lives down the street.
So
Are you back on the stream now?
I just laddered it up a couple notches.
I would like to inform you that muting volume doesn't
listen, guys,
mute your microphone.
Wait. I just want to say one thing straight. I'm only talking to you guys to talk and clear things out. I'm not on it to fight with you guys. Okay? If I hear anybody yelling in front of me, I'm just going to disconnect. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm here to talk to you guys.
Okay, fine. I won't yell.
You're being unruly. You're calling.
Dude, you're yelling every time I'm on. You're screaming at me.
I'm not yelling right now.
No more
so
screaming from here on
If you
out.
want to talk, I'll talk to you. Just don't scream at me.
Okay, fine. I'll talk to you. Why are you making YouTube videos accusing me of stalking you and giving you death threats?
Because you
I'm
were.
not doing that. No, I'm not.
I have them copied and pasted.
Oh, you do? I want proof. Why don't you put it in the chat right now?
Well,
since you have proof, no, put it in the chat right now. Stop talking your shit and give me some proof.
I had 4 people. Wait. Listen.
You had 4 people?
4 people told me that you were going to stop bugging me, right? And I said, okay, fine. And I forgot all about you. And then you start up again.
I haven't been bugging you. The last time I said anything about you was on the Warzone to you.
You sent me a Facebook message 2 days ago saying you hope I die in a fire.
No, I didn't.
I have it right here.
No, bullshit. Put it in the chat.
How do I do that?
Prove it.
Control C, Control V.
Control C means to copy.
Okay,
Control V
I have it in my print. I did the Control Shift printing that somebody taught me.
Okay, well, you put it in here because I never said that.
Okay, you can fax it to us if you want.
Oh, why does it matter?
Because you need to have proof to back up your shit. You're not gonna go on YouTube and say all these things about me and my friends and say that we're stalking you when we have not. No, I am not stalking you. You have been making videos about me and sending me messages telling me you're going to come kick my ass and your sisters are going to come kick my ass.
No, you said
I called you out.
You said
I called you. And why did I tell you I was going to smack you? Because you threatened to kill somebody.
You also said that I better hope that you don't see me. You said that I better hope that you don't see me in the public. And once you said that, I'm like,
what I said
in New York and tell me that.
I hope I won't meet you while I'm in New York because I would slap the shit out of you because you were communicating threats to other people first, and I said that to prove a point.
But that would never happen. You could never be able to. You could never be able to slap me. It would never happen.
Really, because you're that special and amazing that everybody's so about big.
Just trust me. Just trust me.
I'm so scared.
Let me tell you something. What did I say to you 2 weeks ago? Didn't I just say you just want to hug it out over the line and just forget about it? Didn't I say that to you?
Wait. Okay.
I said that to you.
Okay, Greg, can I quote you what you said? I'm fucking done with you, you fucking McDonald's skank. My sister, my cousin, fiance want you to fuck you up, dude. Your stupid threats are over today. You were a cyberbully because you're online. My sister just wants to know, and blah blah blah. And then your sister comes on. You're a fucking sick stalker, predator, cyberbully, fat hoe that smells. So, are these reasonable, sir? Are these reasonable communications?
Greg?
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the volume back. Hold on one second.
So you muted again? It was only him talking.
So
it's just really low. I'm just trying to get the volume back.
Okay.
I think I lowered something in my iTunes, and I think it shut everything off. Wait,
I think the FBI cut the wrong wire.
Yeah, they probably took their vests off.
Yeah.
I applaud you for having a sense.
I'm glad you liked that one.
I did, actually.
Yeah, at least you got some humility, sir. I applaud that.
It was good. I like that one.
And you gotta understand, I'm fucking with you guys too. I mean, I think a lot of you guys think.
Have you heard the phrase "Don't piss in an ocean of piss"?
Well, to be fair,
right,
we are technically an ocean of piss, or well, a bucket of piss at least.
We're all giving you a chance to post the communications Fox Die or Momo sent to you that warranted this response.
And I'm waiting for my bounty to turn to 20,000.
You can take
turn yourself in and reap the rewards.
Well, if you were the hacker, would you turn yourself in for that bounty?
I would.
10K.
Well, would Greg pay out on that bounty?
He's still got the money in his hands.
It's like the movie Ransom and shit, where he's like sitting in a fucking TV station.
Are you still with us, Greg, or are you messing with your volume?
Yeah. I'm just trying to fix them. Who's Michael McGee?
What?
Pardon?
Michael McGee, is he with you guys?
No. If people are adding you on Skype, I would suggest you don't accept them until they say who they are, because you don't want to add random people, or you're going to get even more problems than having just your Twitter stolen.
So, you know what? I shouldn't have put that. I actually put on my Twitter. I'm taking.
Yeah, you might want to take that information down.
I should take that down right away.
Yeah.
By the way, it's like not imperative. Just don't add random people to your Skype.
Is that why people? Is that why people are calling me now? Because I put that.
Probably.
Most likely.
You do me a favor, go on my Twitter and delete that. Go into my it should be.
Do you have like an intern there or something?
That's right. Don't worry about it. I don't even know how to do that.
Just don't add people for now. You'll be okay. You can do it in your leisure.
All right.
So do you have like an intern there working on your Twitter account?
Yeah, like your sister.
He just paused the call. Greg.
I think he
Greg.
It's paused. He paused the call.
Okay. Oh my god, it's so funny.
You know why? I'm gonna be honest. It's because you guys aren't sucking his dick online and just feeding his ego.
It's so easy to call him out. Just say the opposite of what he said.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay, I think I accepted someone by accident. It was a spin out. He wants you to add him.
Well, I thought Spinout was
You're right.
Yeah, I thought Spinout was your friend.
209 Films or something like that?
209 Films, something like that.
He's the one that bashes me online too.
Really? He bashes you? I thought he was your friend.
I don't think any of you guys are my friends.
Well, no, I'm not saying he's not here. He's not one of us, but I thought he was your friend.
I do applaud you for going into a situation where you know none of your friends are going to be available.
Yeah,
I'm not your friend, but I'm not your enemy. It's just I don't know you at all.
Well, you
Never
guys,
that much judgment.
I'm going to clear this up with you guys today, okay? I'll clear this up so this stuff stops. But I just made a mess on the screen now, okay? Now I'm on a plain screen now. How do I get back?
On the bottom
you're
right,
your
do you see the
desktop, you mean?
Skype symbol?
Control Alt then delete.
Okay, I got it now.
Okay, there you go.
You guys see me, right?
You've been in Skype this entire time, dude.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah.
This isn't a video
It just
thing
went
if
into
you're
this
having fun.
entire thing.
Right, this isn't a video conference. This is just audio. You know that, right?
Whatever.
All right.
Just letting you know, it's like a phone call.
Yeah. That's what Skype is, right?
Like a telephone.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to think this was like video conferencing or anything like that.
Like the telephone that was invented
What's
back
this?
then.
It says add funds or something.
Yeah,
That's
do that.
if you want to use Skype like a phone. Don't do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you don't want to do that. Skype's horrible.
Yeah, I really don't know anything about computers. I mean, I usually have people do it for me. Like like my little sister does my Facebook and shit. Like, I don't even go on that shit.
No one's blaming you for not.
Why do you? Let me ask
But
you
guys,
this.
what do you guys? Like, what do you guys want from me? Like, what do you guys want from me to stop? Like, what do you guys
I just want to
from me
hear your
stop
side
with
of the
this
story,
shit?
man. That's all I want.
What?
I just wanted to hear your side of the story. That's the only thing I wanted. That's why I brought you on the stream. I wanted to give you a fair shake.
The spinout's asking me to add him. It's saying spinout : answer and answer with video or decline.
Decline, because that would take you out of this call.
Okay, can you guys add him though or no?
I would rather
I'm
not,
gonna
to be
do some
honest.
shit up with him too.
Yeah, this is
So
probably
just hit decline.
just decline. Yeah.
Just fine.
Well,
You
since
got
you
his stuff, right?
since you want to confront people, do you know who I am, Greg?
No.
Well, I go by the name of DJ Fox Die. And now, first I want to say...
Are you the one that hacked me?
No. I did not hack you. The only
though you
thing...
But you're the one that leaves me tons and tons of stupid...
Let me speak first, and then I'll let you
stuff,
speak.
right?
Let me speak first, and then I'll let you speak.
Do you work at GameStop?
Yes.
Was that you that I called? I called today.
No. I got no phone call today.
You live in Long Island.
No.
What
he lives
are
in
you
Warsaw.
going through my? Are you going through my dossier here? Let me fucking speak. The only thing I ever said to you on Twitter was your sister.
You called my daughter a cunt, bro.
No, I called your sister a cunt, and I has it on the Twitter.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna send this right fucking. I have this right in front of me right now. Okay.
Send it because I didn't.
If you stop your shit, stop your shit right now, I'll forget it.
Hey, Greg, we've got a character witness.
Greg, what I'm trying to tell you, if you let me fucking speak, is the only thing I ever said was your sister was a cunt, and let me finish. And I even sent you a Twitter message today. I said, I am sorry for calling your sister a cunt because this thing is getting out of control, especially when you put my fucking head on a bounty for $10,000.
Leo, could you put headset on? We can hear you.
From my information. I said I was sorry on Twitter. You never responded.
You never did that.
Go look.
Never.
Go look right there. I will send you.
Never, ever.
I will make my Twitter.
Everything you did. I have everything you did, or everything you said and did. I have it copied and pasted. Everything. Okay.
Hey,
you
Fox,
sent me about
post a link to your
messages.
Twitter so I could just search for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking make it public now so you guys can see.
I just told you now. I just told you if you stop your shit, I'll stop.
I said I stop right now.
I'm done.
I'm done.
He hasn't done anything to you.
Intimate
You're the one
handshake.
making video after video after video saying that we are stalking and harassing you just because we gave you a piece of our mind one time. No, just let me finish. Stop
Greg,
talking.
let her
Stop
finish.
talking. Stop
Greg,
talking. Stop
guys,
talking.
guys.
Let me finish.
One
When
person at a
somebody
time.
tells you,
Let me finish.
Guys.
stop and leave me alone.
Hi, the guy hosting the call in the stream here, he's talking now, okay? Guys, Greg, I will give you your piece at the end of this. You will get a chance to respond to this, I promise you that, okay? So let her say her thing, and then you will get to respond. I guarantee it. Is that fair?
All right.
Is that acceptable?
The shit she says is just going to aggravate me.
Well, here's the
hold it
thing,
in
though,
for a
Greg.
minute.
I'm going to give you a chance to respond. She will shut up, and if she doesn't, I will hang up on her. Okay? Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let her say her piece, and then you get your piece.
Tell her not to yell.
I'm not yelling.
She won't yell.
Okay. First off, just because we gave you a piece of our mind one time does not give you the right to go onto YouTube and completely slander us 20 times and say that you're going to come find us, you want our information, you're giving $10,000 out for our information, our address, this and that and the other thing. Okay, just because I gave you a piece of my mind does not mean I'm stalking you. Just because people don't like you, because you portrayed yourself as a complete douchebag and you're reiterating it by making all these YouTube videos. Somebody saw you as an easy target because you're like, oh, I'm trolling trolls. Well, if you've ever been to 4chan, you probably haven't because you don't know how to work a computer properly, but you're making yourself an easy target by making all these videos. I get messages from your, quote, friends threatening me on a daily basis because of this bullshit. And I don't appreciate it. Just because I think you're a douchebag and I said I would slap the shit out of you. Let me finish. I said I'd slap the shit out of you because you told someone you would kill them on YouTube. I was proving a point. And you were going way out of hand just because you like attention.
I don't like
So
attention.
go ahead and say your part. Because
None of my friends even know I did this show. Nobody even knows I did this show. The only people that even talk to are, people, that I met from me being on the show, or, like fans or people that support me on it. That's the only, my personal friends around me, I never told anybody. My own family don't even know. All right? I don't want them to know. Because I'm ashamed of it. I'm ashamed of myself, and I'm ashamed of it. I admit, I'm ashamed of it.
You're ashamed of what, exactly?
I'm ashamed of everything.
Put that into perspective for me, please, because I can take that out.
I can't do anything about it right now.
Explain what you were ashamed of.
About me?
No, well, you said you were ashamed of everything. What exactly does that mean?
Okay. All right, bye.
He's on the phone.
Oh.
That was Spin Out that just called me.
What?
He said that he needs to speak his mind. He wants you to add him.
No, we're not adding him.
He has your phone number and he called you?
I thought you had something to say to him.
I have that trap thing where, it call me from private. It's not gonna. It comes up with the real number. So I caught him pranking me last week. He's pulling some shit. Just like, oh, I'm your fan. I'm like, I know you're not my fucking.
I'd rather not cause more drama.
You bash me all over. But anyway, can you just add him? Please.
I'd rather not cause more drama.
Yeah, I'd rather not. This is enough people for the chat.
We have a ton of people on here.
Also, who made the monkey noise?
I like to clear out some. I like to clear some things out with him. Also, you know, I like to get it all out of one shot.
I would prefer if he did it.
Well, let's say before we get him on here, because it's getting kind of out of control.
I don't think this is out of control. I think this is okay so far.
Well, I mean, you got to understand, Greg. From my point of view, I do have to manage this, so this is a lot of people for me.
Okay.
So Leo, you're here now. You have something to say?
Leo.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
You're the character witness. You know him at least on the most personal level. Anyone knows him here.
I do. I'm sorry I joined this conversation a little late. What have I missed?
A bit.
Lots of false allegations. That's what you know.
Hi. Hey, Big, are you there? What's up, BigFazeek?
I think he turned down his volume again.
Oh, Big, Big, turn up your volume!
I think his head exploded.
No, I'm not. Hey, spin out. I'm not high or drunk. I'm just really excited. Big is here.
Yeah, he's missed his old friend.
So, you two were good friends then?
Great friends. Great.
Yeah, LordKaT is in the show, so you had to inform him.
Yeah, what? Tell me the extent of your friendship.
Okay, who am I talking to right now?
I'm LordKaT. I'm the guy hosting the stream.
Well, LordKaT, the extent of our friendship was pretty much day 2.
Now that was day 2 of the tester, right?
Day 2 with the tester. That I would say episode 2.
All right, so what happened? Did you guys buy each other ice cream? Did you make out? Did you get married? I mean,
did you eat strawberries?
Yeah, have strawberries. Personally, I'm fond of strawberries, as Momo can attest.
No, very, very awesome. I pretty much met him, spent a day with him, and then realized that was it.
So the relationship didn't last.
Did we lose Physique, or are you
still here? I don't know if he can hear us. Greg, can you hear us? I mean,
I don't think he likes Scooter.
No, he does not like me at all. He does a really good job of not talking when he's being attacked.
No, he's trying to talk, but none of us are an accurate character witness. All we've seen are edited moments of him. You know him more than anyone here, so he just can't say anything because you know exactly.
All I want to know is I want to get down to the bottom of just what the hell is going on. So I need to know, Scootykins. What exactly is Greg like? Can I trust him on his word?
Well, you say you trust him on his word. I haven't really heard it.
No, can I? Oh, well.
Oh, no. From anything he's probably said. I mean, I would need to see what he said, but
So, Scooter, he doesn't have 10 grand in his hands? I find that hard to believe.
Well, I mean, he might. I mean, he might have 10 grand in his hand, but it might be his daddy's.
Well, Scooter, he thinks that I've been stalking him, and the only thing I ever said to him, and I know it's not very nice to say, but I called his sister a cunt on Twitter, and that's the only thing I ever said to him. He thinks...
Leo dropped.
Oh, he dropped.
His internet.
All right, so he's gone now. Greg, he says you're not a trustworthy person.
What do you want me to say? If I tell you I'm an angel and I'm the best person in the world, most honest person in the world, no, I don't think no. Wait, I just got this buzz in my ear. Hold on. I have a bad ear infection. Wait, hold on.
Hey, don't laugh.
I have an eye infection too.
Fuck, it gets like these stings and...
I know, isn't it a bummer?
Mm-hmm. You can't do nothing about it either.
So, earlier before Scooter came on, you said you were ashamed of everything. What does everything entail?
You know, I wish I never went on a show. You know, do you know how much stress, aggravation, and all this has caused me just for being on a show? I wish I never went on.
Well, Greg, let me ask you this.
And I feel ashamed, even though I went on it. I feel ashamed of the way I acted and the way I acted towards things. You know, I'm ashamed of myself.
See, now I respect that. I'm gonna come out and say I respect that.
No, I even said that I'm very ashamed of myself. You know, and it's something I got to deal with. You know, but only thing I was trying to do is just get the shit stopped. But it looked like by trying to get the stuff stopped, by asking you to stop on videos, I guess I was making things worse.
Yes.
But the thing is, shame is not repentance. You actually have to change.
Well, you know, like I said, it's something that's my problem, something I got to deal with, you know?
But when your problem bleeds onto other people, it's kind of their problem too.
It's not bleeding on anybody else.
We have two people here.
I've got two people here.
Well, first of all, I have about 30 things from the DJ Fox thing. Okay, I have about 30 things right here. Okay,
and we've got entire essays about them.
Doesn't matter.
Written by two people, no less.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter important. Because you provoked me. You were stalking me and harassing me to, you know.
Harassment goes both ways,
I need to
Greg.
protect myself.
Greg, I have an idea, Greg.
You know, all I'm saying is, hey, you know what? You want to wash your hands? I'll wash my hands. Like I said, I'm a forgiving person. I don't care. I move on. If you just want to say, you know what? Forget about it. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm done.
And I'll say this, Greg. I wash my hands, too, for calling your sister a cunt. That's about it. I washed my hands a long time ago, but you're planting other stuff on me. I don't want that stuff on me. I did nothing.
You didn't stop either, bro. Okay, but listen. You just said you're going to wash your hands, okay? I'm going to wash my hands, too. Are we fine?
I'm fine. I'm fine if you stop making those videos, man.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm done. The next video I'm making, I'm going to make up about Optimus Prime.
Okay, that's my favorite. That's my favorite Transformer too,
okay?
And I'll watch.
And you're gonna love it because it's the one I just got from Japan, so you're gonna love it. Okay, okay, I'm done. Okay, it's done. Okay, you came out, you talked to me. I'm done. Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, done. Okay, done. It's over. I don't know nothing about it. Okay. I'm deleting all these things I have of you right now. Okay.
Can I please have my bounty off my head too?
There's no bounty because nobody. I'm talking to you straight, so.
Oh, I was gonna collect that too.
And it wasn't a bounty; it's a bounty for people to tell me information about you. You know, no one's gonna come and get you.
I got a question. Like, what are you gonna do with that information?
I was gonna turn him in. I was gonna, you know, I think it's a federal crime.
It's not.
You know, a federal crime to insult over the internet.
Right. You know what? Why are we talking about it? It's done. It's over.
All right, it's over. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want my name in your videos. I don't want my name in your Twitters. Just keep me out of it, and I will say nothing to you.
Okay. And you're definitely not the hacker.
I am not the hacker.
In fact, I can guarantee he's not the hacker.
I play PC. I
believe all you guys. I believe all you guys.
Now, Greg, are you going to stop wasting FBI time?
Let me tell you something, though. I'm going to tell you the truth. I did go to the FBI with all this.
I believe you did, but what I believe happened after you did.
And they are going to find out who the hacker is. They are, because they have my computer. That's why I'm on this computer. They have my computer. They have all the IP addresses and everything, you know? And, you know, they will find out. Unless, obviously, if I find out who the hacker is, obviously I'm not going to want to wash my hands.
Yeah.
Unless he's going to make all my shit, unless he's going to put all my shit back to normal, you know, then maybe I'll shut my eyes and act like, you know, I was fucking whacked or something, drunk or something, you know. But, you know, otherwise, you know, a lot of my shit got fucked up.
Are you still hearing yourself, Leo, or is that fixed?
Definitely fixed, but I need to see the link still.
Can you guys add the spin out? Spin out
it's up to you,
12-9?
LordKaT.
Yeah, we can add spin out. Sure, we can
Okay.
add him now.
He's keep like contacting us nonstop.
Let me add him to the contacts and I'll add him to the call.
Okay. It might be a temporary thing if things get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, if
he
things get out of
starts you up
control.
again, yeah, just kick him straight away.
Everyone else has been pretty good on the non-yelling rule.
Alright.
Oh, that's you can use the move with that now.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. Basically, what I want to say is, Greg, I've fucking been playing you since day one. I mean, this whole shit about me, fucking kissing your ass and shit. You know that I've been prank calling you, and then I kissed your fucking ass because I knew you had my number. I mean, but there's really not anything you could do because I could just turn it around right on you because you've threatened the shit out of me, and I have that text saved, so you're fucked either way, basically.
That's
So
all you wanted to say.
Spin out. You came
No,
on
I got
here
other
and
shit.
Came on here to say you're prank calling him and he retaliated. Dude,
No,
wow,
I got other
honorable
shit to
man
say,
you are,
too.
spin out.
No. Now I gotta talk to Momo, who's still in here, and DJ Foxy.
Okay.
And you guys are saying I gave him information and shit. I gave him fake information. I gave him fucking. I mean, I know it's obvious that freaking Joe Dubs or whatever you go by nowadays, but you posted on your Twitter you work at GameStop, so that's how I knew that. And then
I've got the email proving that you gave him information of what town I lived in.
this is like turning into Maury Povich. All right.
So you're not gonna lie to me and try to pretend that you didn't do something when you did. I don't care. You are ridiculous because you think he's gonna give you free stuff. That's sad. That's really sad and pathetic. Especially since I've talked to you since way back when, like a couple months ago, and you just talked to this guy because you thought he was gonna give you some free stuff. It's kind of shitty.
do you think this guy can afford it? I mean,
Then
he
why
doesn't even have
did you give
10,000.
him your address? Why did you give him your address to send you the stuff for the information you gave him? Because
I give him my PO box. I'm not stupid enough to give
Spin
anybody
out.
my address.
Spin
on the
out.
internet.
You are the
He
backpedal
actually
queen.
emailed. He actually asked me for the past 3 days. I've been fucking playing him too because, like I told you, he's the one that was pranking.
I figured you fucking
And
were.
I knew I
know
couldn't
you
trust him
were.
because he kept asking me for a hard drive, and I told him I was going to give him a hard drive. But you know what, bro? I actually did start trusting you. I really actually thought that you're being honest. It's pretty fucked up. But you know, I mean, it's really fucked up. But I knew like I said, I knew you were playing with me at the beginning, like I told you. And
Spin out. You realize you're not coming off any good here, and you're being a backpedal queen.
I might be in a back.
well, what's it gonna do with me? If
I'm not calling you out, right?
if someone says they're gonna help me, and if they say, you know, I need a hard drive, can you help me
Why
out?
the
And I have
fuck
an extra
would I
hard
help
drive.
somebody
Why not?
that everybody hates? That's
Wait,
the
whoa,
thing.
hang on, wait, stop. What
Yeah, go
does
for it.
any of this have to do with a hard drive? I am like, completely lost. All right, spin out. You came on. You said your piece.
I'm sorry. Can I just say one
Well,
thing?
do you guys
Sure.
want to hear something really fucked up?
Hold on.
Do you guys want to hear something really fucked up? Let me talk real quick.
Okay, great.
No,
Okay.
I want to hear Leo, but whatever. Go for it.
Because of what Spin Out just came
I
out.
love it, Bob.
He comes out and he's like, "Oh, add me on your buddy list," you know. And he's like, "Oh, yo, do you have one of those DCU codes? I really want one." I go out of my way and I get him a DCU code, you know.
Which I gave to my
DCU.
friend because I have BSN
And
Plus.
you know, I go out of the way for this kid. It just shows you what kind of person you are. Then it just shows you. It just shows you that I'm a good guy, and it just shows you your true colors. So
I will
you're the
give
one that's
you-
actually looking bad here. Because
I
it made
guess
me look like I was helping you and giving you out. You have no more space on your hard drive. I'm gonna help you out and give you a 500 gig hard drive because you need one. So
But you
that
won't
totally
get
just
it.
shows that I'm a good guy. And even though you were fucking with me at the beginning, but you were now I know now you're fucking with me the entire time. But I was actually being a cool dude by helping you out and sending you a hard drive and giving you codes for games that you.
It's
It's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. You know, I'm just saying.
I know, and what I'm just saying is what I don't understand is how you would turn around and say, hold on, you had a message you sent me on YouTube saying you're a bad shit, you're a shit talker, or a faker. I don't even know what the fuck.
Because
you
I
said.
was
spin out. You are a shit talking a
because
faker.
I had my. Because
You know what? Liam's right here.
Yeah,
Spin out.
Greg's
You're a
wa-
shit talking faker, and you're done. Goodbye.
Yeah,
that
screw that guy.
I had enough of that. The fucking voice can fuck himself. Fuck off my
Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous.
You came on here just to waste my fucking time so you can get the spotlight. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's good. Spin-off guy.
All right.
That was pretty fucked up. I mean, guys, you guys have to at least respect me for that. I mean, it'd be nice to the kid send him a hard drive to check if he needed it. I mean.
Well, hold on. Wait, Greg. The hard drive.
I didn't even know that. That's really fucked up. But,
hold on, Greg. Wait a minute. The hard drive. I need this explained. You've brought this up a couple of times now. Okay. The fuck is up with the hard drive?
I caught him pranking me, and I was like, dude, what the fuck you pranking me for? I'm like, and he kept pranking me. And I told him, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. I'm like, dude, don't fucking
That's reasonable.
harass me.
That's
3, 4, 5 o'clock when I'm like, bro, you fucking crazy? Like, stop fucking calling. He was calling me nonstop. And then I called him, like, what's your problem? He's like, oh, and then, he was the 209 Films, he was bashing me, whatever. I'm like, dude, you bash me, you prank me. I'm like, what's up, bro? Like you're really gonna make me flip out. And he's like, oh, you know what? He's like, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm like, I saw your videos. I realized that you're a good guy, blah, blah, blah. So, I even know that, what he just said, I was thinking, because, like I said, I just, if you're cool, I forget about it. If you do something really bad to me, I forget about it. That's just the way I am. I mean, even Leo knows that. I mean, even though he hates me so much, but even he knows that if you hate me and he says, you know what, let's just forget about it, he even knows that I will say, like, what are you talking about? We don't have no problems, okay?
Greg, let me ask you this. You brought this up about Leo. You two don't like each other. You two don't like each other, right?
Well, he don't like me.
What happened between you two?
Guy, but he just don't like me. So.
But what happened between you two?
Okay, hold on. Hello, Scooter here. So I don't like you. I'm not gonna really say anything too much, but you're the one who actually left the house and started bashing my name. Since the moment,
dude,
you left
whose
the
fault
house.
was it that I got thrown out of the house?
Yours!
You fired up poor princess to get me out of here. You fired her up, and then you went around telling some bullshit to people, saying that the producers told you to do that.
No. It was me who thought finally of a reason for you to leave, because you didn't belong.
So glad you didn't win.
What? We gotta go throwing this around.
Out the window. I'm not bad. I'm just being honest with you.
No, it's good.
I'm glad Gamer won it, or I really wanted Cheska to get it.
Good.
Do I think you deserved it? Yes, because you know why? I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought you were the most competitive person in the house. All right, and I might say the truth. You had the best abilities for everything in the house, more than anybody.
Let me just say to everyone, this is the first time he's ever said this. And,
right from the,
coming from the man who just literally has made videos about how much he hates me.
But
here he is.
Leo,
here he is.
Listen, hey, Scooter.
I'm listening.
Scooter, listen. If you watch and listen to my videos correctly, I directly said they would never get rid of Cheska and Scooter in the same team. It would never happen because that's the two strongest links in the house. And I've said that multiple times.
You literally said that I was probably the person that was spamming you from different IPs. Greg, just give it up, man. You're lame. People don't like you, and I don't like you.
Right.
Okay, but listen, my fan base is 180,000.
It's gone up by.
I have a question about that, Greg.
Of course, I'm going to have more haters than you. Of course, I am.
Greg,
I have 180,000
congratulations
fans.
of liking yourself for 180,000 times.
Right, but
That's
my
awesome.
fan base is 100 times higher than yours. So of course, I'm going to have 100 times more haters than you. Of course.
Don't you know about that guy with the glasses and Leo's show?
I don't know about no show.
Leo has a show on the internet, which is why he has fans.
Greg, where are you getting these numbers from, by the way? Where are you getting this 180?
Yeah, where are these from?
The what?
The numbers.
Where's the way you get these numbers from?
180,000 fans. What's that number from?
Oh, it's just been projected, because of the ratings and everything.
Increased.
It's all figured out. I got professional people that figure this stuff out.
Who are these?
My God, if your sister is a professional person and your parents who live above you, that's not professional.
These are people that make like $6 million a year that did this. Okay.
Well, they get $6 million a year for projections. They go, oh, you.
Okay?
Probably
It's people that I have to. It's people that I can't even talk to directly.
Greg, is this $6 million? Is that projected?
Okay?
Is that a
These are
projected
professional
wage?
people that do this for a living. Okay. These are people that does this stuff for a living. Okay.
Do you know about Ape Mickey's websites? How he's popular on the internet, and Leo has the written way.
Okay,
So-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. Well, let me finish this up.
Oh, continue making
and
up
Scooter,
your
you're yelling.
lies.
Scooter, you're yelling.
Yeah, please don't yell.
Sorry.
Like I'm.
Yeah, we don't know, Scooter. We don't want to wake up his daughter, so don't do that.
That's his fake daughter. Continue.
What the fuck did you say?
Oh my god, your laugh is so infectious.
No, continue.
Dude, I'll reach through this computer right now and choke you, bro.
Hey.
Whoa, this is not
I would
Trump.
like to pause at that moment and claim that you've been mentioning people are cyberbullying, and you want to go after them for that. Yet you were openly making threats here.
He basically just said like my daughter is like 0.
He said he thinks you're lying about having a daughter. That's not the same as saying your daughter is 0.
Why would I lie about that? Okay.
I don't know, but it's just his opinion. You have to deal with it.
Look, it's his opinion. That's it.
You've told me you don't have a daughter, and now you're telling these guys that you do. That's jacked.
How did he get back in?
Wait, how'd you get back in?
Yeah, he's still in the conversation.
Oh, that's right. He was still in the call.
Greg.
But wait,
He's been accused.
who's in charge of this chat room again?
That is LordKaT. He forgot
Jason.
the boot spin-off.
Jason.
Yeah.
Can you fix this room?
Can I fix it like what?
Like the correct way.
The fuck is the correct way?
The way that you originally wanted it.
All
Oh,
right.
it's that
Like
way
that.
now.
Like that.
All right. There we go.
Pizza pie.
Greg,
Okay.
what do you say about accusations that you stole from the Tester house?
That was the.
I wouldn't call it stole. I wouldn't say steal.
what did
I mean, they were there. They were all there for us.
You were permanently borrowing without permission. Okay, let's call it that.
Can I say something?
Action figures, and
Sure.
I mean, everybody was like, the figures. There was guides. I mean, obviously they were, gifts. I mean,
Can I say something?
yeah, go ahead.
Cool. I don't want to yell. I apologize first off for doing that. I just get really heated when I talk to BigFazeek. And secondly, they were not there for us. They were there for the cameras. And they were there to basically show how much we love PlayStation. And I didn't take anything from the house because it was not.
Well, you were there. You were there since the end. So how the hell? How the hell would you be able to? But everybody that got eliminated. I figured all the action figures and everything were for us. I took the Resistance action figures. I took all the Resistance figures, and I took the one.
Please keep saying how much you're taking. I love this.
Why? It's obvious. I took the Resistance figures.
This is making me have to pee.
Wait, hold on, Greg. Were those props?
Yes, they
were gifts.
Wow.
They were gifts.
No, they were not over our beds.
I don't care. I'll say I took the Resistance figures. Who cares? They're
So
action
you
figures?
work
Are you kidding
on
me?
you work on television sets and movie sets, whatever, and you do not know what a prop is.
That's not a prop.
19 hours a day in the entertainment business, and you're not sure what props are.
Dude, that wasn't a prop, bro.
They were literally over like bookshelves and like in bookcases and
The first day there, everybody went and they took what they liked and they put it over their bedpost.
Not everybody.
And
not everybody.
Everybody did. Everybody. Okay, maybe you didn't, but I don't know. Everybody did. And there was times when people.
Okay, so
there was
maybe
times
not
when
you,
people
but
had cooler
everybody.
stuff than other people. There was times people had cooler stuff than other people, and people were like, "Oh man, let me trade you. Let me trade you." So obviously, obviously people thought that, it was theirs. It was their gift because when we got there, there was a God of War T-shirt, a poster. I mean, obviously their gifts as well. There's posters and there's God of War shirts and there's a triple XL and obviously that's for me and You know, I mean, they were gifts. I mean, in my opinion, they were gifts. And if I took it, to me, it was a gift. If it wasn't a gift, then I mistook. I mistaken.
Are you sure the things from?
I still, from this day, think it's a gift. So
are you sure the things? Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
So okay,
Let me just say
Leo. I just told you that I think they're gifts. Okay, let's move on. It's over.
So there's things from Gamer's bag. Were they gifts? The things from Gamer's bag?
Wait, what are you talking about, Liam? I'm sorry.
It's been accused that he stole from Gamer's bag.
First of all, why would I steal a Mod Nation? Why would I steal a game when I?
Why would I steal any of this stuff that I stole?
Yeah, but
I've seen Fazeek's side on this. I think what he said before is it was lost. He found it, and to prove a point to them, he took the one he found and hid it in the bathroom.
He was originally like saying like BigFazeek stole my game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why the fuck would I steal a Mod Nation Racer game when I have two of them? I don't know why I have two of them, but I happen to have two of them. Okay, and basically, I'm just gonna give the other one away. So why would I steal some? The action figures, I figure as a gift. Yeah, they're cool. I love action figures. I love toys. Do I have Resistance figures? No, I don't. Cool, great. These are gifts.
Now
I like them. So that's the truth. That's the truth. You know, Scooter. See what I mean? You just act like a jerk off. Like, why are you gonna laugh for? Like, I'm trying to fix things with you right now, and you're just laughing.
Fix things with me. You stole things from the house, and you're still explaining how you stole them. Like, all you're doing is saying how you stole them. Like, cool, so I stole this diamond.
I did not say that. I said that they were gifts. They were gifts, and I put them on my...
Yeah, the producers say they were gifts to you, personally.
Well, you know what? What do you want to do, guys? It's action figures, okay?
Here's it doesn't matter. Here's what I was told. We walked in the house. These are the things that are to display PlayStation.
All right, well, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something, okay?
Please
from this day on, from today, okay, even though at this time at 1:46 a.m., okay?
Great. Oh, yeah, please, continue.
I know that as of right now, I still believe that those were gifts.
That's
if
awesome.
You're telling me that they weren't, then they weren't. But
That's awesome.
I ain't saying to, like, I didn't say to myself this morning, oh wow, those action figures, they weren't mine to take. But my opinion is they were mine to take because they were gifts. But if you said they weren't, I'm just telling you how I feel. If you're saying that they weren't, then I'm accepting. Okay, they weren't. But it was months ago. What do you want me to do? Okay.
Oh, a crime is just
I think that's a fair response I gave. I think that's a fair response.
The crime was committed.
There's nothing else I could do over that. You know, but you know what? At least I was good enough and man enough to say that I thought that you were the best competitor in the house. Okay, and I even said that from the beginning.
So you're saying that now when everyone can hear you, but in your YouTube videos you say how much you dislike.
I always said that from the get-go.
How much you dislike me.
Dude, come on.
I'm pretty sure you guys can all scroll through his YouTube videos. Even from number one all the way to the end. How much he dislikes
when we did the video game,
one person at a time.
The video game presentation. Remember the day when we did the video game presentation, and you and we, like, you know, all three of us, like you, myself, and Triple Threat said, you know what? You know, I said, you know what? I'm probably gonna get eliminated. I'm gonna pack my bags, and I told you, I'm like, dude, there's no way you're going home. Like, there's no way that you're going home. Like, don't even pack your bags. And even though you were telling me that you were going to pack your bags, and even though you knew that what was going to happen, but you still got pissed off at me. Like, you blamed me. You flipped out on me because Triple Threat got home. I went home. If she didn't go home, then I would have went home. I know you wanted me to go home, but I didn't want to go home. Like it's kind of immature the way you acted. When I go, hey man, it's okay. I came up to you nicely. You know, and then you flipped out on me, and you started,
hey guys,
like, I'm gonna get you. I mean,
I know how nicely this conversation is going, and I know how great it's going. So let me just say, multiplayer. I know. I hope it does well. I hope me just shouting this out right now does great for this conversation. Multiplayer.
See, you still don't know why I said that. That's the thing. You still don't know why.
Really don't.
Well, then, Greg, why don't you explain to us why you said it?
I was going to improvise. I swear to God. I was going to save the team by improvising. You wanted to create a $40 million game without a multiplayer, you know? I mean, I was gonna improvise.
You mean like Shadow of Colossus, one of the most amazing games of all time? And you mean like, I don't know, the original Uncharted? Yeah, I wanted to create a good game. Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I don't believe photographers, a guy's photographer called Krotos is gonna work.
Quite literally. I
think you're, I think you're a funny guy. I think you're a good guy and everything, but
It's great. I wish I thought the same.
It's just fucked up what you did to me.
Oh yeah, Heavy Rain, Mass Effect, Alan
Oh
Wake.
my god, I know. It's so crazy how they don't have multiplayer and they're successful. Oh, it's great.
Oh, God of War
God of Wars.
All right.
I just did the multiplayer just to save the team. I mean, put it this way: we are already doomed. Okay, we are already doomed. So I threw multiplayer at the end. Okay, just to say, like I couldn't have made it worse.
I thought you were an actor. Didn't you say that earlier?
Yeah, I'm an actor. Of course, I'm an actor.
No. I thought you were hired as an actor.
It's possible.
Not possible. I've talked to the casting director. Not possible.
I'm saying it's possible. I'm just saying you never know. I ain't gonna
do know because you're not.
Okay.
So.
What the hell is that?
I'm sorry, did somebody get a roached whale?
Okay, Jason, what were you saying?
Okay,
Foghorn.
what happened to the hard drive? I'm so concerned about the hard drive.
Well, I was actually gonna finish that, but you didn't let me.
No, go. Let's get back to the hard drive. Let's get back on that subject.
Okay, how come your voice sounds so familiar?
What site was it?
How come my voice sounds familiar? Because I've been here this entire time.
Yeah, I mean, you just sound someone I know.
I'm from New York City. I sound like every other fat guy from New York City.
It's true.
Guys, just to let you guys know, I ain't fat. Okay. All right.
But I am, Greg.
Look,
Greg, I am.
Guys, I was that size for the movie, so stop calling me fat. I'm
Greg,
not fat.
Greg.
I was fat doing the show because I
Greg,
had to
hold
get
on,
fat for a
dude.
reason.
Dude, let me explain.
And I have a really bad thyroid disease too.
Greg.
I got it. Yeah.
Greg, I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying I'm fat.
Oh, okay.
So, Greg, the hard drive. What you and Spin Top or Spin Out or Spin Right, whatever his name is, you gave him a hard drive?
I'll tell you what happened. So, do you want me to start from the beginning?
We heard the beginning part.
We heard like the first half of it.
Okay.
We need closure.
He was pranking me, bashing me online, this and that, and then he says, I'm sorry, I realize you're a nice guy, and you know what? I didn't say, fuck you, you bash me, I'm gonna kill you. You know what? I said, cool, man, we're friends, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I may talk shit, I may shout, but if you want to stop, I'm cool. I forgive. I don't, I drop things. So, I was like, cool. He's like, oh, can you add me? And, I deleted someone on the bottom of the list. Because, my friend list is full. So I had to delete people to add more on.
Has to be with 108,000 people.
He asked me, he's like, oh, I see you got DC Universe Online. Oh, you got a code. I actually went out of my way to station.com and got an extra code just to give to him just because he asked me. And then he said to me, oh, I got information for you. I got Momo's information. Momo's the one. Momo's engaged to Joe Dubs, which is aka DJ Foxy and
Fox Die, by the way. Just get that right.
Fox Die. And Joe Killa 35?
Yeah, 35.
And basically he's sending me all this information like in zips, like in zip files and everything, non-stop, And the thing about it is, a couple other people sent me the same information. So I don't know if it was him with multiple accounts fucking me. I don't know. But I had multiple. I mean, obviously I don't have those emails anymore because whoever hacked my shit deleted everything. But I had multiple emails with the same information. So then he goes, oh man, my hard drive is shit. He's like, I can't even install it because of my hard drive. I'm like, why? He's like, I only have like 8 gigs left. I'm like, I don't think you need 8 gigs for a DCU because it's online. He's like, yeah, I just tried, it couldn't work. And he's like, oh man, anyway. So I basically said to the dude, I'm like, you helped me out, dude. I'm gonna, I have a couple hard drives. You helped me out. I'll send you a hard drive. And then basically he kept, he was trying to work it for me, but I knew where he was getting at, but I was like, you know what, I'll just offer it to him, and then I haven't shipped it out yet, but he's been asking me like he texted me all day yesterday, asked me if I shipped it out yet, and today, and I actually told him that I shipped it out today, and I didn't. I was gonna ship it out tomorrow.
Can I have it?
So I guess he was just working me for a hard drive. But I was actually sending him a 500 gig hard drive for his PS3. I mean that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if Leo said to me right now, if he says BigFazeek, my hard drive shot, I need one, I would actually send him one like right now. Like that's just how I am. Even though
BigFazeek,
whatever. But that's just how I am.
My hard drive shot. Could you send me one?
Yeah, I've got my hard drives.
That's just the way I am. I mean, last month I gave away 3 Xbox 360 Halo Reach editions. Okay, I gave away 3 of them. Okay, I gave 1 to the United Way, and I gave 2 away to other people, and I just gave a PS3 to the Boys and Girls Club for Christmas, and I'm giving away other stuff. Oh shit! Oh, but tonight. Oh, tomorrow I'm doing another giveaway. Just for a couple games I have it. Oh shit! The video's taken down.
What video?
I was doing a giveaway.
Wait.
It's so funny you say that because literally I've been following you on YouTube and all of your actual giveaway videos have been taken down randomly. That's so funny.
Well, no, if you look at it, it says violated because I got to put that there's no because they took it as an auction. Okay, they kept taking them down, and I kept getting warning emails, and I kept sending YouTube emails, and they never respond. So I finally got a hold of them, and they told me in the video I had to say, like, basically, I'm responsible for all the shipping, and you don't pay anything, because basically they think because somebody wrote in comments that I'll pay for the shipping if you ship, out of the U.S. That's why I had to put U.S. only, and I will only ship in the U.S.
Yeah, but
I had to make things specific.
Is this during minute 16 or minute 18 during your video?
I don't know, dude. It was a video that was being drawn for tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't know what you mean about 16 or 18.
Don't worry
24-hour mark.
But
I
honestly,
think Big D wants to say something.
I was giving away for one of my prizes the Gran Turismo 5 Collector's Edition. I was giving that one away, the one we won that day. So I thought it was pretty cool because people think, hey, you know what? This is the one from the tester that was won that day. So that's a pretty cool prize. People think about, oh wow, that's the one that actually came from winning on the tester. And better yet, hey, it's the Gran Turismo 5 that the asshole BigFazeek won that day when he got kicked off from the tester. It even sounds better. And that's why I advertise. I thought.
What was the competition? Because you might actually be running an illegal competition.
It was my last. It was my last one. It was the.
What I don't follow you. So what was the competition?
How did someone win this competition? How do we enter? How did they play?
It was first. We went on the actual Gran Turismo game. We played with the wheel, and Leo did it on his team. I
think they're actually talking about you actually giving away the object.
Yeah, how did that work?
Basically, you just leave a comment and tell me why you deserve it, why you want it, and I take the best comments and I put it in a drawing and then I pick it and then I post it and then I make another video.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually legal.
It's a lottery. You need a license to do that.
I think that's why it was taken down, but it's not. I'm not taking anybody. It's non-profit though.
Still,
if it's regulated,
why it was
it's
taken
a
down.
problem.
Like if you go to the links, I didn't take it down. It says removed for inappropriate content. Okay, that's what it all says. Removed.
Well, it is very inappropriate.
But I'm not taking anything. I'm giving away. Like why can't I give things away? Like for example, Leo ain't like saying, you know what, I'm gonna. I gotta buy tickets, $1 a ticket to put in.
Do you want me to explain why?
I pay for the shipping. It's basically, I'm just sending it to you. And that's
the reason why you can't do it, Greg, is this: there's prize tax. That would be considered a prize, and you have to pay tax on it. If it was just a giveaway where there was nothing you had to do to win, as in write the best comment. I guess LordKaT could explain this the best when it comes to tips and
Yeah, there's a lot of IRS issues involved with that stuff.
Oh, really?
State stuff. It's a big problem.
Yeah.
Ow, that was me.
So, Big D, you got something to say?
Big D.
Big D, you there?
Yeah.
Big D's from season 1 of The Tester.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh,
What's up?
what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I'm just trying to just listening to this fucking conversation. What's going on? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. You got something on your mind? Something you want to say? Or you cool?
Oh no, dude, I'm just curious, dude. Like Greg, like what is going on, man?
Like, dude, what makes you think that I would let you attach a video that's shitting on me? Like, why would you ask me to attach your video to my video when you're basically shitting on me? And how is that giving away information that I'm violating the rules? Like, it made no sense to me. You know, when you say something was edited to make myself, like, not look like an asshole, I can say that. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you said stupid shit like that.
Wait, what was edited to make you not look like an asshole?
You said on the video that I like, you know, you said something like me and Gamer, and you said me, Gamer, and someone else are violating our, what you call it, MRP, MVP, what you call it?
NDA. I mean, I figure as an actor you would know about a non-disclosure agreement.
Bro, I got managers, dude. I got managers to do that shit.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude. You would need to sign that. Like, I'm not. The thing about it is, I don't know if you think I'm coming from like this ignorant, naive position, but I work.
No, but what I'm trying to say is,
Greg,
I mean, dude,
do you know
I don't know you. I mean, dude, I don't know you. You know, I thought that you were, you know, in the first season, I thought you were an intelligent guy. You know, you seem like a real. You know, you seem
yeah,
like
I'm
a
having
real
a lot of trouble
guy.
with that. I have about as much trouble with that as you have with spelling. But aside from that, you need to really pay attention. What I was doing as a favor for you, just as somebody who not only has been a cast member on a reality show, but as
well, first of all, Big
E.
First of
Why
all,
don't you let him finish?
Hey, you need to shut up so I can finish. But
you shut the fuck
no.
up.
Whoa, hey, Greg.
Probably not going to do that.
Finish.
Probably not going to do that.
Don't make fun of my spelling. It's a problem.
Okay.
Well, there's no reason to start going fuck you. All right, so let's let him finish, and then we'll get your words in.
It's like making fun of somebody's disability.
Hey, you'll get your words in. All right.
Okay.
Big D, tell me
what's up.
Tell me what's going on. What's the beef between you and this guy?
Okay, first it starts with it started with like a regular mild irritation that everybody had, but then it came from a place where, you know, I felt like it was necessary to just say, dude, like you're putting yourself in a place where you're not so legally protected.
Okay.
And in the same breath, air out my own frustration about how this dude's behaving, because my biggest argument inside the video that I directed toward the three of them, which Greg, BigFazeek took, you know, like I was just directing at him, was that any kind of, you know, negative interpretation of who the character on the tester was is reaffirmed when you act like an asshole in real life. You know what I mean? And that you should be very careful with that, because he's on his YouTube and he's putting up all this information and talking about how people are attacking him and XYZ and Ray, and how that is not helping him in any way, shape, or form, or not helping, you know, kind of refute the person that BigFazeek is. It makes him more concrete. It makes him seem like he actually is a bad guy in real life, as opposed to just being this bad guy on a reality show that nobody can actually relate to. So it's like, saying that should have been enough for him to gather that I, you know, regardless of how I felt, I did have some sort of intention in helping him. And aside from that, non-disclosure agreement, you would have to have signed that for something like The Sopranos, which you said you worked on. And I happen to know that they're very, you know, when they were making their show, making their series, they were very into the, you know, the non-disclosure agreement. And it doesn't matter who your manager is, you would have had to sign one yourself by hand, and it would be no less than 6 pages long. Like, I don't understand why you don't know what I'm talking about in order to be on the tester. It's not like a manager set that up. Unless a manager did set that up, you would have had to have signed a non-disclosure agreement. So when you go ahead and use...
I just call them contracts.
I mean, like...
Real quick, contract.
Well, the contract. Why would you sign something that says if you give away any aspect of how we make a television show, or what happens in the television show that you're going to appear on, that binds you to $1 million plus? You're binded to that.
You're wrong, because
I'm absolutely not wrong. First off,
I would not say it until after.
I'm a production coordinator on Project Runway, fucking The Apprentice, and all these other reality shows. I don't think you should question me on that. I literally don't think you should question me on that. All right? Frank the Entertainer was a 51 Minds show, and all of their contracts the exact same thing. All right? So it's just like, don't question me on that. And aside from that, you were on a 51 Minds contract, which means that all of you, from the time that you signed it, are liable to that company, not Sony, that company, for a full year's time. You should not have said certain things on your YouTube. So for me to go ahead and say that, and also in the same breath give you the benefit of the doubt on certain things, like, yes, I agreed that maybe you should have had time to talk, which I did send an email to you, which I can pull up and show to everybody if you'd like me to. I agreed that you should have had the time to talk in the game development contest, and give you kudos on that, and then also tell you you're behaving like a bad human being, and talk to you like a person as opposed to troll you and just not give you the benefit of the doubt at any fucking junction. And then you're going to catch attitude with me like I'm just strictly attacking you. Like I spoke to you. You understand that? When a person takes time to speak to you, you should have the common courtesy to just address it. But you don't. And then you're going to attack me like I'm some sort of an idiot? Look at how articulate I am with you right now.
Well, I just found it, weird, like I told you, I think you're an intelligent guy, and when you just explained to me, I think you're a pretty intelligent guy. And basically what I was saying at you, I'm like, why the hell would I attach this video to me when you're basically digging a hole for me? Like this right here, it's just like, oh yeah, this guy is doing something wrong. Like, it made no sense. But I understand where you're coming from. But what I'm trying to say is, I wouldn't say I'd be like, well, that happened, this got edited. I wouldn't say that until that episode aired.
No. You said
you gotta
something.
Understand, things were edited.
I knew that you got kicked off before you got kicked off by your own mouth. Like the way that you when you put up your video explaining exactly how it was that you managed to spend $1 million on video games and shit, you said when you were on the show in such a way in the statement that let me know that you didn't make it to the end, which breaks your NDA agreement. It breaks it.
And he dropped the call.
Oh. Because he can't handle the fact that someone's calling him out on his bullshit. Kudos. Slow clap.
Well,
that was awesome, Big D.
Oh, hey, he's right.
Internet drop?
Hey, Greg, did your internet drop or?
No, I hit that thing on the computer where it's got the rings. I guess it was to turn the internet off. It was one of those swipes. I think I swiped.
I hate that button.
It's right there on the desk. It's right here on the board.
Ring button.
And all you have to do is go like that. Like you don't even have to touch it. All you have to do is swipe it. But anyway, a Big D. What I was trying to get at was that I was basically just
Good Lord.
Saying it, like basically, the way things are edited and cut, to make you look worse. Like, for example...
No, this is not the conversation he was talking about. This is not the same conversation. He was talking about NDAs and you releasing information that has not been released.
Yeah, I don't care about... I understand how that works. Remember that you're talking to the person who works on reality shows. Like, I get how that works. And in all honesty, you weren't really cut to look like an asshole until the episode that you were kicked off on, but it was your attitude that made you look more like an asshole than anything else. And like I was saying in my video, when you behave that way outside of the context of the show that you were on, it reaffirms it. So it makes you definitively to anybody else that sort of a human being. You know what I mean? Which is what you need to work on. You need to step back and look at yourself, dude.
How am I acting like an asshole? I'm trying to get people to stop abusing.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let me. The best way I can explain it is the nerd gets picked on for being the biggest nerd. You know what I mean? Like, you get picked on for acting like an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to pick on you because you're easily riled. That's why everybody is messing with you. Like, you have no sense of letting it go and, like, dealing with it. You want somebody to apologize so that you can be cool, and then, aside from that, you state to yourself, and you say to everybody else, okay, see, I let it go, guys. So for the rest of you trolls and you perverts and you prowlers and da-da-da-da-da, leave me alone, whatever. Like that's not letting something go. That's braggadocious, man. That's not cool. You don't do stuff like that. You don't behave that way and then say shit like, I got the FBI knocking down your door, and then come online and make a video like you're friggin' Hulk Hogan, like, oh my God, him. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? In all seriousness, you don't do
fun.
shit like, you know?
Fun.
Yes, it is funny. It's funny. You know, I don't know why you don't get it. It's hysterical.
You know what? Hey, did I, you know, I don't mean to sound like cocky or nothing like that, but I made the season what it is. I made it.
Didn't. Oh, that's another thing that you said in your little snarky ass email that I got to address. You didn't, and you have to understand that the funding for the second season comes from the wellness and the views from the first season. So your season is by proxy a product of the first season, and the third season will be a proxy of the second.
What I don't understand is the only people they make, even though if they made it like 100,000 times more better, and they got 5 million more than that, they're still. Is it true that they're still going to make the same amount of money that they're making now?
If by next season they could charge more for ad space, they could charge more for Toyota Sync or whatever the hell it is.
Whatever I'm trying to say, obviously. The only money they're making is from the commercials, obviously, right?
You know what? At this point, honestly, I think PlayStation and Sony ought to be paying me for the amount of advertisement I've been giving them.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I need to get an executive Sony. Someone give me your fucking contact.
Hold on. Speaking along that line, we've topped over 500,000 views.
It was a long time ago.
Yep, that was ages ago.
Well, thank you, Tor.
Times Tor.
Yeah, but it's nearly 501,000.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
And I think everyone is thinking it in the actual, I'm watching the actual chat here. And Big D, I really hope you're still here because let me just say, I love you. Amazing. I mean, you have said, you said it in such an intelligent way, and you said it in such a way that is so true, and thank you. So, awesome from myself, from Scooter to you, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, dude.
Hey guys, three things. Is there an angry Kratos in this room?
There's a lot of people.
There are a ton of people in the chat room. Yeah.
No, I mean that they're YouTube. Is there an I'm gonna give three YouTube names, if you guys can tell me. Angry Kratos.
Don't know.
What is this?
One Crazy Guy 11.
Have you got $30,000 in your hand? You putting out hits on all of them?
No. I just want to know if.
What was the second name?
I didn't say it.
I'm sorry. It looks like here we have 3 Angry Kratoses as people have come out to say that. So yes.
No, this person's name is actually Angry Kratos.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. What is the second name you wanted to know?
And a Resista 104.
Yeah. No. Say it right, maybe. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's called Rasista, RASISTA 104.
We have 4 of those. Okay.
Apparently.
Okay. People are just claiming they are them. And they're not.
What's the significance of any of those people?
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to get down to something. I'm just trying to get down.
Like, here's just like a basic question: why are you trying to get down to anything? What difference does it make? Your website was hacked.
These are 3 people that I want to resolve things with. Okay.
Do you want to resolve things
like
with
bad blood that they don't even know me? You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing severe things. But it's things that are affecting me. And I was just thinking maybe these 3 names were in this chat. And, it's basically
One more. We have one more. Who else?
Yeah, I'm on tenthooks.
I'm on meat hooks myself.
Hot.
Greg, who's the other person? Because I'm looking here.
Oh, I just said it was the 3. Resista,
exactly, you said 2.
Angry Kratos, and One Crazy Guy 11.
Oh, that's the 3rd one. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about a general crazy guy. Okay.
How is he one crazy guy if he's the 11th one?
Oh, see, Megatron's One Crazy Guy 10.
We have at least 5 people who have renamed themselves to be those names so far, so it's not going to be possible to find them.
So it's not going to be anyone in the chat room, or at least no one honest.
Guys, you can call me a jerk off, a douchebag.
We're not calling you
say the next second, you know what, we're cool. I'll meet you at a cafe for a cappuccino. I mean, that's just the way I am. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Sir, may I say something?
Even though, like, all you guys probably did, like,
no, Leo, you can't.
So much. Please say something, please.
You say that's the guy you are. You'll talk something over through coffee or whatever, and you've said, I believe, at least 3 times that you'll throttle someone through the screen, and you'll slap someone. In this Skype call today, I have been an ear witness.
Well, yeah, because Leo was screaming.
Was I screaming?
And he said something like something don't exist, like, you know, like saying like, you know, like, what is that? Like,
but wait a minute, hold on, Greg. Why does screaming allow you to threaten violence?
Not threaten violence. Threaten violence.
You threaten to choke
I
Leo.
want to throttle you through the screen.
Threaten and violence. If you want to see threaten and violence, it means to, you know, it's face.
Threatening violence is to threaten violence.
I want to choke you. I'm going to choke you.
Threaten and violence. I mean, I guess
I'm going to break your fucking jaw. I'm going to come and slap you at Delusion.
If anyone comes to NYC, they better watch out.
So why does...
I'm just quoting you here, Greg. I don't mean to misquote everything you've said truthfully.
You don't
Were
mean
you
to
from Australia?
misquote?
Yes, I'm from Australia.
Irrelevant. Irrelevant. All right. I'll pull up my own. You're a fucking idiot. I just want to bitch smack you through the screen. That was what you said to me. December 18th. One of 3 messages on YouTube. I'm sure you can't bring that up. I don't remember wanting to smack you through the screen.
Because why would I attach your video bashing? It makes no sense. Like, it's so stupid.
I mean,
so, like, you know, like, smack yourself.
It's YouTube, bro.
You know, it's stupid. I mean, you know,
it's not going to make you rich or poor.
If someone says something stupid, I'm going to say something stupid back. You know.
Yes, but if someone says something stupid,
I mean, obviously, I can't put my hand through the screen.
Shut the fuck up.
So,
if someone says something stupid to you, you are 34 years old. Do you know what you do? You just ignore them.
Or eat them like cereal. I don't know what you're doing.
Fruity Pebbles.
And that was so funny, that video you made with Fruity Pebbles box.
What? Fruity Pebbles?
You didn't watch the show.
I am completely fucking... Did somebody try to fuck a box of Fruity Pebbles and I didn't hear about this?
No, he called someone on the tester. They wear different colored eyeshadow. And he said she looks like a box of fucking cereal.
He's talking about Triple Threat. You know who Triple Threat is.
And he also said get back in your cage because he's doesn't know anything.
Alright, so... Well, I think we went over the cage comment.
When you tell somebody to get back in your cage, it means that they're acting like an animal. And they're barking and yelling and screaming like an animal. So I think that someone that does that is truly an animal. And the first thing you think of is an animal that comes at you and starts screaming and yelling at you for no reason is to go back into your cage.
But Greg, what's this about hard drive?
He's been over this. Please don't make this happen again.
Are you serious, man?
He's not serious.
No, he ain't serious. Couldn't be.
Okay, so...
It's a great picture.
So
it's like Barney Rubble.
So I just want to know then. I mean, have we cleared everything up?
Like Barney Rubble.
No, dude. I said this picture looks like Barney Rubble.
Oh.
Okay,
Relax,
so have we cleared everything up?
I'm saying, how do I look like Barney Rubble?
Who the fuck looks like Barney Rubble? Who cares about Barney Rubble?
Who cares?
Barney Rubble's an irrelevant fucking cartoon character. He should be burned at the stake, I think.
Exactly.
He's fucking Bam Bam, little shithead. Fuck him. He ruined Flintstones. Bam Bam ruined Flintstones.
True.
Bam Bam?
Fuck Bam Bam. Alright, so have we cleared everything up here? I mean, is everything, like, off the plate? Because I'm so confused with hard drives and Fruity Pebbles and fucking...
I want to, like, clear things up with Candy Goblin.
What do you want to clear things up with? I'm sorry.
Like, I want to clear things up with Candy Goblin. Like, there's no reason for you to hate someone so much just because you see the way they acted on a TV show. It's just a TV show, okay?
This is not a TV show right here.
I went along with it, okay? I went along with it. I was like, okay, you know what? There's already drama here. Why not have fun with it? So I had fun with it, okay? I had fun with it, and I just did what I had to do.
Wait. You're saying that the stuff between you and Candy Goblin All that stuff that happened.
No, I'm not
was
saying that.
fun?
No, you're getting confused. I'm explaining to her, don't,
I am.
because she came off like, she hated me so much. But meanwhile, we never even had a discussion before her and I.
But Greg, you go ahead and play that character in real life.
Yeah, that's.
This is you.
God,
this is you. You've told people you're gonna throttle them.
He's
through the
had it.
internet.
He's had it.
Okay. Greg,
Yeah.
you had your opportunity to show you weren't a douchebag, but by making all those videos and saying that I attacked you and I'm stalking you, you've just proved further to me that you are a douchebag. If you would have not said anything after the Warzone and just left it be, I would have been like, all right, maybe I took this the wrong way. But you have proved to me that you are a complete and utter douchebag.
I even said to you, do you just want to, like, I don't know, I even said to you, do you just want to stop and relax? And you go, hell no. And, and then I got that message from you on Facebook, and I was like, and then, Samurai told me, like, I talked to Samurai the other day, he's like, he goes,
Wait, who's Samurai?
From the,
like he basically said,
Can I
said that she ain't gonna bother you anymore. I'm like, okay, okay, cool. I'm like, all right, cool.
Samurai was a person on the Tester Season 2 that basically fell on his own sword by saying he'll take the blow for... And he got voted out, I think it was the first day.
Basically, he should not have went home, no.
You guys want to hear something awesome?
Yes.
Little behind-the-scenes action here.
Let me tell them.
Oh, please do.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I said to Samurai, okay, Samurai was worried he was going to go home. And I said to Samurai, if they eliminate you, there's no way you're going to eliminate you. If they eliminate you, I will take my badge off and give it to you. Okay? Now, that's
it's good you did that. It's good you did that.
It's a totally different story when you go up in front of elimination and you throw yourself on the bus. Okay? Now, do you think by saying, "Oh, I ain't gonna give my team up for me. I'm gonna take the blame and I'm gonna go home," do you think that still counts? No. That's like saying, for example, that's like saying, Greg, let's have a race, right? And like, how can I put something for an example? Okay, just say, for example, if we were both.
This is a horrible analogy, sir.
This is terrible.
Put yourself like, are you gonna purposely lose? I mean, basically, the judges threw out there like 5 times, like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" Because basically, he was not gonna go home, and the judges should not have sent him home. I found it fucked up that
So what I've gathered from here. Samurai fell on the sword, and you offered him. You said, "I will give you my badge if you say that."
He went to elimination.
I am listening to what you say, and I'm giving you.
I was so convinced.
You say, "Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit." You said you didn't want to be on the show. You said you'd give him his badge if he was voted out. He willingly went out. That was your chance to get out. That was your chance to go back to your 19-hour-a-day unemployment job.
That's not what he was doing, though. He didn't defend himself. So that has... Why would I give my badge for someone that didn't defend himself?
What the fuck are we talking about?
He didn't defend himself at all.
Okay, for clarification, on the sake of BigFazeek, because he forfeited it, you didn't want to be the guy that forfeited on top of a forfeit? Is that
why? Okay, that's basically saying... Okay, that's basically saying if I
Don't re-explain it. Is that what you...
Are you guys going to let me talk or what?
We are not 12 years old. We don't need an analogy for something perfectly clear.
Okay. Well, it's like saying, like, say, for example, like, if Big D, like, if me and you were in a competition, right? And if I said Big D, okay, say there was 3 of us in a competition. And say if it was me, you, and say it was Scooter, okay? And just say, for example, if I say Big D, I know you're going to win. Like, I know you're not going to do it. And just say one of us are going to lose. And I say, Big D, I'm so convinced you're not going to lose that I will give you my badge if they send you home. And,
so your analogy
and if you said, and it's basically, hey, I'm going to go home. It's basically, he said he's going to go home. Okay? And that's what it was.
Right.
Okay, so, I mean, in your analogy, it doesn't work as well.
It's perfectly clear what happened. Okay? He didn't stick up for himself. He threw himself under the bus. Why would I give my badge up for someone that threw themselves under the bus?
Because you didn't want to be on the show.
I wanted to be in the show then. Yes, I did. It was only the 2nd episode.
All right, so how about we actually let someone who was, of course, Greg, I agree, you were there. I guess.
Dispute?
That's kind of a dispute, I guess. But let me just say, from the other person that was there, Greg, there were 2 people you said if went home tonight, you would give up your badge for. Who were those? We know Samurai was one. Who was the other?
You.
Exactly. So in this triangle of conversation,
triangle.
Said,
this is like a fucking pentagram at this point.
Yes. No. I'm saying there was Samurai, there was BigFazeek, and there was Scooter. This is the triangle in the house, and I'm using the names so it all. And here is BigFazeek, who walks up. It was like us 2, Samurai and Scooter, and goes, "No matter what, if any of you 2 go home tonight, I will give up my badge and go home instead." That's how confident I am that no matter what, no one is going to.
I said, if you get eliminated, I said, you guys, there's no way you guys are getting eliminated, okay? There's a difference between fighting with yourself and quitting, fucking Leo, okay? There's a difference,
fucking Leo.
okay?
Oh, cool.
Okay?
That's
because shoving this in my face now and making it look bad when it was actually, I'm right about this, okay? If someone offers to save you by giving them a badge, you fight. You don't quit. That's basically saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you this. Okay, it's basically saying, here, Leo, throw away your $100 because I'm going to give you my $100.
Why do you resort to analogies that have nothing to do with anything?
Well, because the thing.
It's like it's describing it. It's like I'm making an example what it's like. Okay,
Hey, Greg.
Okay,
That's what an analogy.
Okay, let's.
Greg, what does no matter what mean to you? Because no matter what means this probably the same thing to me and Samurai that it might mean to you. I'm just curious.
I already talked to Samurai about this, and he agrees with me. I talk to him all the time. All right.
That's strange.